You know, elections have consequences. It's best not to make a stupid mistake or take an action based on your emotions. So a lot of people uh, that wouldn't have liked Trump put Trump in power by throwing their vote away on a third party because they were protesting the uh, the genocide in Gaza. Now, that was happening. Biden was supporting Israel like we always do. Uh, but Biden was trying to get a ceasefire early on. At that time, Trump was telling Bibi, finish the job. He also told Bibi not to give Biden a ceasefire, as it would be a political win. That's what Trump cares about Gaza. Now he cares about building luxury hotels that no Palestinians are ever going to be able to live in. So now you got your genocide. Full on genocide. It was still debatable before, during Biden, but all the way through Trump, it's not debatable. It's a genocide. Now I get it. You know, once upon a time, there was this guy named Ross Perot that ran. He was like some Texas businessman. And his claim to fame, why people liked him, is because he was a businessman. And he was going to run the country like a business. Now, he was not a businessman that bankrupted everything he ever touched, including 3 casinos. He was a successful businessman. He's also very right-leaning. And that split the Republican vote. And that's how we got Clinton. And I think before that, there was, that was Ross Perot, Ralph Nader. Ralph Nader ran as an independent party, and I really thought he had a good platform. So I voted for him. Well, Ralph Nader split the Democratic Party, and we ended up with Bush. W. Bush. You know, former director of the CIA, was president. Yeah, that didn't work out well. I regret that vote. And haven't made that mistake since. There has not been an independent party in the United States of America, that ever was going to win. They made it seem like that just to split the vote. Ever since then, you know, my voting has been against rather than for. I was voting against somebody that was a total douche or going to be a dictator, something like that. And there was 2 times in my life, other than that one mistake I made with Nader, that I voted for somebody that I wanted. I voted for a president. Twice. That was Obama. Every other time I voted for the lesser of 2 evils. And I'm sorry, kids. That's what we got. That's how this system functions. I wish it was better. I wish we could get a third party in there. But it's just not designed that way at this time, and has not been in my entire life. So remember that. Next time you go to the polls, remember this situation that we're in here now. How bad it can get if you vote for the worst people. And that's what we got here. We got the worst people. We got a child rapist in the White House destroying the world to hide the Epstein files. Now, NPR did an investigation, and as many people have, and they found this. They centered on this one thing today. There's this one credible witness who says she was raped by Trump at 12 years old. And she was interviewed by the FBI 4 times. Now, the FBI doesn't do that if there's no there there. But only one of those interviews appears. And other information had been on the DOJ's website and then, poof, got deleted. So I'm sure the Midas Touch Network and others still have that. What I want to see when these reports come out, I want to see the details, because two women that accused Trump of rape said the exact same thing, and one, E. Jean Carroll, actually won her case, and Trump was found civilly liable for rape. And what they described was Trump grabbed them, started kissing them, and then grabbed them by the crotch. Exactly how he describes his MO in the Access Hollywood tapes. So I know it's true. He described his MO. He described the moves that he makes when he moves in on them like a bitch. That's what he said. So I'm looking for that from these young victims. See if Trump had his MO down way back when, and he's always just raped this way. And Republicans are saying to the Democrats now that are against mass deportation that we are protecting pedophiles and child rapists. Really? Caroline Levitt? Read the fucking room. Michael Carell from the WTH Network. If you like us, subscribe, hit all those buttons. You know what to do. I don't have to repeat all that. You know how to get around your social media platform that you found us on right now. There's ways to support the show on that platform. Help us out.